once again, we're going to give all praises
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash.
I mean, all that and see the others of greatness, so not we well, and everybody that pushing with us inside there, and to say, Shalom, I mean, we look at discussing the edification. We're touching about right now. We just had a conversation before we really land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? About pestilence and you know what I mean? Diseases. And you must say actually we know installed in this place. You know what I mean? And a little wake up the elect too. Them to see because we actually been record and seeing that, you know, how things is now. You know what I mean? You see seeing Jake's getting sick. You know what I mean? And the system, you know what I mean, just feeding them that lies, you know what I mean, brainwashing them, say, you know, it's just a common cold and it could be something even worse. Feeding them that, you know, come to the vaccine, and the vaccine and really break down the immune system.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Break down the immune system, deal with it faster. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. What do you want to piece up?
Yeah. This is second Ezra, right? Chapter 15, verse 5, right? Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. It says here, it says, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
So you bring what?
You bring plagues upon the world.
So you bring plagues upon the world, come on.
It said the sword, famine, death and destruction.
Sword, famine, what?
Death and destruction.
Yeah. The most I say you bring sword, famine, death and destruction. You know what I mean? No laughing thing, you know? See men dying, you know what I mean? From what? Common cold mosquito bite, HIV, AIDS, everyone will flu, man, COVID disease like that, many more.
Okay.
Many more. So you could really tell me you can be comfortable living in this place. Where every minute you'll be studying our life and drinking of lime water to everybody. To try to fight off these bacteria, the diseases, and this so-called white man actually create. To kill off jigs. I mean, you could be settled, you could be cool with that.
Like as what I was mentioned before, like before we start doing the works, right? You know, a brother was here, and this a random person was, you know, standing by the spot now. But when you watch the random person jersey, it's like he had on the Sunny Grand, health facility jersey now. And he overheard us talking about sickness, you know, because the brother who was saying, he mentioned that, you know, he gets sick for a week, the sickness pack him up for a week. I know we was talking and I was conversating about, you know, all the sickness going around. And the random person jumped up and said that recently 2 people died in Grandy H1N1, right? H1N1 disease, which is swine flu. You understand? And swine flu is where you call you can pass it on. It's a disease that can pass on, you know. And seeing that, and you know, the government didn't even mention that on the news. Even I was telling them about the malaria that was going on south side. You know, the government come to deny the people dying from malaria, but the people in the hospital, when they do the testing on the bodies that die, it was malaria they was getting. You understand? And the Lord talk about bringing these plagues, these pestilence on your household. You understand? The Lord say you go spread this and see and hear about 2 people that die from H1N1. You know the diseases are wrong. Like I was mentioning, you already seen the uproars of the people, right? That one part of the prophecies at the last. The Lord also mentioned at the last about plagues, pestilence, disease, plenty diseases. You talk about diseases that they might never even hear about. You understand? I have a scripture here. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 49. It says, and I will send plagues upon thee. It says widowhood, poverty, famine.
What?
It says I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine.
Poverty. You know what I mean? Now man in poverty, if that man can go and spend the money and get better.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You must say that man in poverty, if that man go to the health center for what? You kill him even faster because there is nothing.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
See here. Sword and pestilence to waste thy houses and destruction and death. And that's the Lord saying you go sell into your houses. These are things that will be coming to your corner near you in the end time. It's nothing good the Lord telling you about. And you know about these random diseases that just be around. Like it's an article read an article about a month back or 2 months back, they talk about Ebola starting back. And Ebola was spreading. It had somebody with Ebola in Europe. I didn't follow what news, I think this last week. Where it's Germany, right? I think if it's not Germany, it's Belgium or one of these countries had also shut down this train station because the train had radioactive chemicals on it now, right? And the people who was inside of the train, they were radioactive, and they didn't want to spread it, so they had also shut down the area. You understand? And that's what these things that the Lord sent upon the place. You know?
Can. These are Ezekiel 6 and verse 11. He said, thus said Yahweh, power, smite with thy hand and stamp with thy foot and say, alas, for all the evil abomination of the house of Israel, for they shall fall by the sword and by famine and by pestilence. You know what I mean? And he that die far off shall die off of pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword. You know what I mean? Like biological warfare. You know what I mean? Near and far. Near and far. You know what I mean? It's pestilence and sword. Pestilence and sword. Near and far. You know what I mean? See here. Say he that is far off shall die of the pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword, and he shall remain and is besieged shall die by famine. You know what I mean? Thus will I accomplish my fury upon them. Then shall ye know that I am Yahweh, when their slain men shall be among their idols. Like even right now, they get prepared for what? Diwali. You know what I mean? Some of them might be in the thing, sick. You know what I mean? H1N1. Because it's so spreading and a rampant right now. Who knows? You know what I mean? They might go by the thing to get a food thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one man coughed. And I said, 6 of them coughing after. It was? I just showed him most side as well. They really work because at the end of the day, you talk. Mosquito, imagine so easy mosquito to transfer diseases. Simple as a mosquito. Your food easy to what transfer. To transfer diseases. Pestilence. Things like H1N1. After there's a cough in the air. The immune system, no? You get affected with it.
Even they themselves spraying like things in the air. And they just show you like
chemtrail.
Oh yeah, how wicked it is. Give me Job 9 verse 24. They just to show you how wicked it is too. Yeah, go on.
This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 21. The Lord shall make thee. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land, whether thou goest to possess it.
A beautiful picture.
Yeah, like that. Everybody closest to all the pestilence will always be there. Anybody Jake sick. Jake sick in his mind, you know? Literally, they're all over the sick. That's not that close is heavy.
I like history. I mean, I record.
Yeah.
Like to actually show you that you talk the time you live in it. You could actually see it and you come in and watch Jake. I mean, Jake operation and function different from all the other nations.
Can.
I mean, be more confusing. More confused of your own heritage, your own self. I mean, more confused, you don't even know yourself.
You know our next thing too? Or do you remember the health ship was coming on?
Oh yeah.
And watch after that health ship come, watch how many people getting sick. And we talked about that, I think it was the week before, 2 weeks. Not last week when you come to the week. The week before we talked about that, the ship. And watch how many people within that span of time get sick. And there was Esau coming on the ship to so-called say they come to spread like good health now, right? You understand? Anyway. What I do about like I was mentioning, brothers had an uncle now. My uncle he went to work Monday, right? And he was good. Before when he leave home he was good. Happy as he could be. And while going to work he gets shitting. Just so. You see like a bad breeze just hit him. Just so he said to get sick, started cold sweat, you know? And that's how they spread and them sickness too. As the brother said, biological warfare. You understand? Yeah, Job 9 verse 24.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah.
If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, so the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. And what they will do, they will always do wickedness. What is pestilences? What is diseases? Like the person was not telling me here. He said 2 people died from H1 and 1 recently died. And they even put it on the news. They didn't publish it at all. So somebody dying from H1N1, which is a contagious disease, that's supposed to be published worldwide. That's supposed to be published in one time. And understand that doesn't show you the earth is going to be wicked because all of that is like population control too. You understand? That's like you don't have too much people in the land right now. So it's better the disease come and wipe out some of them. And ultimately it's the Lord judging everybody. You know? But that's to show how wicked the people is and how wicked Esau is. Because they create some of these diseases. The Lord get them that. I mean, Esau is the Lord's son, right? Esau, when the Lord just said that kind of judgment, the Lord used Esau to do it. The Lord make Esau sort of splice them the genes and some of them diseases and make some a different strain. You know, that is what they do.
That's just what they told I was going to buy a plant, a mango tree. Yeah, you know how big the mango tree will grow. She said, you're 7 feet. But I know the mango tree I'm going to 7 feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What she's saying at home, what they just do is trick the plant into thinking the plant is a mature plant now. Already. So as it reach about a year and something and looking to bear now. But I saying how you can check out plants in my head like yo.
Yeah.
In my head like how you want to check out plants? Like how are you thinking about that?
Yeah, can.
Check out plants.
Yeah.
We gonna find this plant brain to check this plant and make this plant feel like it's
Yeah.
so mature that it will bear before time. I'm not knowing them done playing with it. They don't play with the DNA of plants a long time.
Splicing them genes.
So the plant can't even grow like how it's supposed to do now. And I mean, I'm watching that thing with cow and all too. You deceive a cow, that's why you get milk. You deceive the cow, they make the cow feel like it's always pregnant now. So it always have a level in milk. For years and years until the cow gets sick and then they put it in a big compact that grind it up. Stop it.
You saw swearing a cow and plants are deceiving all.
That's what going on today because most of them animals are then, you know what I mean, they're supposed to go full time now, but just like our plants, full time they're supposed to, but now, fast, I know, so you know what I mean, that killing you.
And I already see some small mango tree up so in them the estate and them being in a man saying by how them plant being by? A man saying by how them plant being by?
I see a small burus and a small julie. Small and short. Like you could just go by the tree and just take it off now, but
yeah, it's short. I was trying to tell you like, but I want the tree still because I mean I like mango.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That man like mango really too, but I started thinking about eating all this kind of mad thing. It making me feel like yo, I might even get the proper nutrients out of the mango then.
No, it don't even taste like the thing. Because remember, even the law state that they're not even supposed to crossbreed animals, crossbreed the plants. You're not supposed to like
the seed.
Yeah, mix on the seed. Like the grafted, you know.
Yeah, that was saying like a grafted.
Yeah, like a grafted. Yeah, like just graft the trees now. Like I see an orange tree shoot off lime. An orange tree, one half of the tree is orange and the next half is lime. Because they grab the tree, they put the two barks together and they grab it.
That's the thing.
You understand? Jump back into this here now. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? It said, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand and fear, the beginning of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come upon?
Yeah, when HIV/AIDS was on it and around for me, I was balling already.
Yeah.
We were balling, oh, the HIV/AIDS thing, but that is not my skill because it had Ebola killing him. And I snap our finger.
Yeah. higher height.
You know what I mean?
It couldn't that kind of zombie fight shit. No
You
red.
know what I mean? H1N1 people like normal now, they ain't cover in the field, they're taking no some of them washing their hands, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's not as bad now.
Yeah.
So they're like, alright, cool. You know? One person there, no one said money.
Like like even like how the scripture says, just the beginning of sorrows. Like just the beginning of waiting to come. You know, because it have worse to come. We talking about the Lord can send diseases that as I said before, you never even hear about. Some diseases that if, you can imagine us walking on the road.
Let's see,
And
yes.
just so you just get sick, your hand fall out. You wanna know how your hand get into like let's call it like we just call like the flesh eating bacteria and all that. Like what else when it land on your body, so they eat like your flesh from the outside in. You know? So they see your bone. The kind of things the Lord could bring. You understand? And that is the thing the Lord shall bring, because if the scripture says just the beginning of sorrows, talk about pestilence, talk about wars. You know? The things we've seen is just the beginning. You know, we watching news. We see the uproars in Beirut. We talk about the uproars in Barcelona.
Okay.
You know, somebody brother said us watch football. Americans call soccer, but it's football, right?
Yeah.
And it has something called the El Clasico. Right? The El Clasico is where the two biggest Spanish teams will play, which is Barcelona and Real Madrid. But they can't even hold the Clasico in Barcelona because of what it is going on in the country right now. Where it had the uproars, how the people fighting the government. They can't even hold it. And
That's why they cancel it?
Yeah, that is why they cancel it. That is why hey, you gotta be in these prophecies. I mean, they be touching upon these prophecies. Just imagine that hey, the Lord put that person here today to tell we, hey,
Yeah.
the Lord put that man there.
Can.
You understand? The Lord put the man there to tell we, hey, yeah, by two young boys. He said one was 27. He didn't say the next one age. He said one was 27, and they died from H1N1. You understand? Yeah, the Lord paid me. Yeah, the Lord paid me to share that information. The Lord just paid me to share that information.
You're mad now calling.
You understand?
Can't answer that phone, boy. Call him back now.
You understand? So yeah. The Lord, we say to what I have actually on shy because I mean, I was going to turn the uproars and just here and bring that. So yeah, but we got something. The Lord send a man to touch upon something, you know.
Yeah, can.
You know, that is spread. So it say here, it say the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. So the beginning of evils, we're talking about what we seeing. People watching these simple things that are going on here, and they're thinking that that is the worst. When it has worse to come, you know. Like I was watching now, people watching the uproars that going like, hey, we talking about Ecuador shouldn't call martial law because the country fighting against the government. Mexico is the same thing. As I said, I think it's Beirut so big. One of those places, Barcelona, it is next Hong Kong, France. Watch how much countries we talking about having uproars. What about them that we not even see it? You know? And the Lord, which scripture says the Lord is the host and battle, right?
Yeah.
The Lord is the host, the Lord doing all these things. And I said about hosts, when a host doing something, he's organized everything, not so? So it's the Lord organizing all these things. The Lord, why the Lord had all these people gathering, so what one disease when he's spreading it? It's one, all it takes is just he's sort of drop one disease there and it spread to everybody. Everybody close, everybody fighting, you know?
Yeah.
It's the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges. You don't say, but it said, behold, famine and plague. It said, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And that is what the Lord sent these things for.
He says deep and he now get up.
So it's a famine. You know? So yeah, the Lord sent these things. We just seeing two people with H1N1. Remember, there's a disease that's contagious. What about the family? Because now they gotta do what? They gotta test the family. They gotta test the girl, if you're a girl, children. If your children are spread to here, you know. And they're doing that too, knowing how this country is. They must even doing that.
do you have any microchip in full views?
Yeah.
Because they want to know exactly the waste within the farm, how much members they have in the farm.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So they could actually introduce the chip nice now, but nice and easy inside. They say they don't have to try to get chip because next time they get up, you get sick. You know what I mean? So you get worse. You inject with the microchip. That's the reality.
That's right.
Jake just walking around, the being our crew. You never idea. You see the instrument that is in our difficult. Corinthians, so like Corinthians 2 and verse 11.
Got the bar. So,
See, yeah? It's 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11.
he thought you were on your way. He maybe think it's still around. That we go, you know, but you know you're up.
Yeah, he must feel he was coming over.
See, yeah? That this Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right.
I mean, we ain't blind. We ain't blind, we know that microchip. All these things is happening to cause a panic. You know what I mean? So, we have to jig on to. Yeah, jigging on to the system. If they crawling, they die and they crawling to the system. Help! You can't help all it. Yeah, what you show they call it by Resident Evil. You know what I mean? They were trying to help themselves. Them down in that ground time. They want to hear you crawling and who balling.
Is that Resident or Cloverfield?
Resident Evil is a party of so many ground now. And people coming and knocking. But they think they zombies too.
Oh,
People
yeah,
them too
yeah,
now,
yeah.
boy. See boy, them outside, they don't dare this.
Yeah, because there's a chance. Remember, you let them inside, there's a chance you take it.
Yeah, you gonna get sick.
Yeah, you want to get sick too. You don't know they get bite, you don't know they get, you know, don't hide the disease run through the bloodline. You don't know. Remember, hey, that's going to be so heavy in those days. Remember, everybody had to fight for the self, and man had to fight for your family as well. Remember, that time we take you on. That was the Lord say. Remember, even the Lord mentioned that he say, rise you woman at our ease. You know? So right now they're putting on the makeup, they're dancing, the flexing, and I feel it nice. But in that day, the Lord know why he tell it that. Because when shit pop off, the Lord don't know all his weakest. You know?
Weakest alone. That is the easiest way.
Might forget already.
Easiest. You know what I mean? Easiest to get
That's something.
Yeah, good.
It say, 2 Corinthians 16 verse 20. It say, but for all these things they shall not turn from the wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Yeah. I mean, if you them, we don't think, hey, around there for me, done by a man. Chicken, okay, but I was in my I good boy. I go down to the bathroom and wash my hands, right in my DM, I'm going to see that's how you live in it. Anything else I don't care about now? Yeah.
A good example of that precept is about the purge. Big purge going up. I tell him about men coming to hunt you down for 24 hours. But Jake and a party. Jake in the middle of the street. I was at the other, I was back over the other night now. Because in the purge as well, they show you about the chip. They mention the chip as well. They tell you, man, here what you go do. Wait, in this year, you go track how much skills you have, what you do, if you vitals, checking your heartbeat and things like that, you know. And within the purge start, what Jake go do? Jake in the middle of a street, flexing. Big purge, big purge going on. Until the scripture say here, it say what? It say, but for all these things they shall not turn from the wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So they wouldn't be mindful. They may know hey, that just show you how far Jake going. Destruction plane of death thing. And them studying about a flex, a party, a book drive. You know? Yeah, now you go that.
Jeremiah 15 and read from verse 1, yes? You see, and then said Yahweh unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither we will go forth, then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, such as death for death, such as sword for sword, and such are for famine to the famine, and such are for captivity. You know what I mean? So that's like how we out here. The Moses was saying, Moses and Samuel. You know, them thinking about if it be these people don't want to listen, and let them go by death for death, sword for sword, famine for famine. You know what I mean? You see who really survive. You see who we really go survive this novel. You know what I mean? And let them move up. Put the whole mind and the spirit towards the hour about something inside. Like you just want to survive. These 16 numbers. And that's what I read going on, yes? Them are 50 and verse 3, and I will appoint over them four kinds, and the Lord, the sword to slay, the sword to slay, and the dog to tear, and the fowl of heaven, and the beast of the earth to devour and destroy. You know what I mean? See, the Most I was actually saying, but when our time come and body said a job, if you remember, we don't have time to shovel up our head, shovel up our foot. Them gonna leave that carcass outside there, but birds and dogs going on feast. Birds and the dogs going on feast.
You gonna be walking over dead bodies.
Yeah. Might chip over our head. Chip over our head there.
Even the Lord say what he make the fowls of the air and the dogs at the ground go do what eat them up.
Can't.
Lord have a reason for telling you that.
Can't.
Even the movie mentioned Resident Evil.
Yeah,
They show you that the birds was mashing them up. It had dogs.
They're feasting, enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Meat, like that.
Mommy, what's like good and pause that? That's like how you said about Lucas in Egypt. You know what I mean? You'll be shocked to see that insect so violent at that time. You must have really said like pestilence. You'll be shocked. You might just see a bag and just walk it up on it to eat your flesh. Yeah, understand? Because in that time, you must have conflict.
Yeah, the most going to put the spirit on them animals. One quick will come. Right now they must be on a medium, and that is going to be on high.
I mean, no fear, take away
just
man.
yeah.
I mean, take away the fear, animal might have pain, man. Take away that fear from the animal.
It's going to be minus.
No? 3 and 16, okay, man, 16 and verse 3. See, for thus says the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning the mothers that bear them, and concerning the fathers that begot them in this land, they shall die of grievous death. They shall not be lamented. Like when you have people who say, well, alright, funeral, king, your son. And that time, when you say, you might say, mother, I might say, brother, I might say, brother, that's in the road.
Just so can take
No
you
time
out.
to, no time to say, hey, father, please, or thing, or, you know. You was a cool one. No time for tell, like, you drink no wine, and say, nah, boy, you was a good one, boy, take no time to, boy. Fake right man, so judge, man, I have time to. I'm going to be weeping in the morning and what will happen to them next. Man, no time to whoever pass it.
I'll say it's going to be everybody for the world. A man, what time to take you and your family, we're talking about, you see the movies, you're running to help. And a man is watching you through the door, so. And you just pound down trying to come in. Come on, man, he was prepared, you wasn't.
You through the window?
Yeah.
Back window like.
Yeah, hey, you know what show is that, boy?
Yeah, they share you right now, I close that.
This show is with the woman with the blind thing over she head, boy. She had she tied.
Don't see whatever.
Yeah, don't see or something, so yeah.
Blind spot or something like that. Then
Something, I can't remember
when
this
she had the thing over, she
What's
eyes.
my... The man, the woman coming on. Still go so? Alright. You want to like, what you want to see inside and like the light now. Something they say with the light. It's turn here.
But once you see the spirits,
Boy,
and
and all these shows, what they making showing,
yeah,
all these shows they making showing, what the possibility lies. I ain't gonna second guess. Like, it doesn't really, it can happen. You know what I mean? You see, this HIV is so real. They emote it. It's only when they get it.
that when they sit, they like,
Then when they're like, boom, yeah, I really happen,
yeah,
boy.
boom, you know?
You know what I mean?
All the time you flex on that,
What you telling me, boy?
like a lion, you go in a row.
What you mean?
You didn't care. You didn't care now. You didn't care
Ah!
now, that's pumping.
Hey!
As it hits you, boom.
But I'm telling me, boy, like reality, you don't hit people so. You know what I mean? So that's why the so-called white man can create HIV, AIDS, and one bird flu, mad cow disease, and nobody even question it.
Plenty of the cancers too.
You know what I mean? People frying in the water, nobody even gonna really question that. People just living their life like whatever, they feel a Sunday, just a Sunday service, a night. But real talk, it's real.
Like, hey, as a remember, like I was watching a comment on a video on a post a pass on the channel. One of the congregation members jump up and ball, and then fed up by it. Why would they don't tell me something what really going on? Why would they don't ever talk about what is going on in the world? Can't. The person, I see the person like he was going to church and he just jump up and you say, well, why one day all they just talk about what is going on in the world? Why they talk about the sickness? Why they talk about the poverty? You know? Why they talk about these things? The things what going on. But they want to talk about ties, air, if I were on a scale, or they want to talk about everything, or they want to talk about that. Or they talking about the sickness, or they talking about the crime, you know, they doing these things. That just to show you, that the blood, see the blood of these people, going beyond them past them head, for sure. For sure.
Prosperity, features and everything.
Like that video going on right now with that pastor eating where a salvation.
Huh?
Yeah, going and circling around the whole web. I sit on a news page. A big pastor too. I was known one to be seen meeting.
Really, actually, you know, if it's a man wife, is that hero? But
I know if it's a man wife. But
I say, but the possibility lies it could be a man wife.
Yeah, the possibility could be a man wife.
You think? These pastors, them all the time, them they study when they come in the congregation, teach our food, restore it.
You feel your pastor won't tell you about where it is to come in? No, you don't hear that. Then I said that was why the blood will be, the blood on the head will be done.
That's why they only see 3 here.
5-1-3, yeah? Remember when they tell you that you can't talk about nothing against the government. You gotta go in a foreign state. That's why when the chip come too, them pastors are going to hold that chip in there. Because they ain't talking against the chip. They ain't telling the people what the mark of the beast is. They ain't telling them that. You know? They ain't telling them what the mark of the beast is. So they just go and hey. So when the chip comes, the people in the churches, where's the mark of the beast? They ain't know the chip is the mark of the beast. They go and take it comfortable.
Easy somebody Psalms 106 and 23. I mean Psalms 106 and verse 23. I mean the pastor don't want to tell them about hey, try to stay away from these GMO foods.
Yeah.
And I mean soft drink, you get sugar. I mean killing
Psalm
you.
what?
Psalms 106.
23?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean the pastor not behind tell them that. The pastors who they so hold up to the pulpit. You know what I mean? Not going and show them all these things.
The death, the destruction, famine, the pestilence, all these things we don't talk about, they're not going to talk about it. You know? But come and sit down by the sepulchre and confess your sins. Like if you're supposed to be confessing your sins to this man, like if he going to cleanse you, he not going to cleanse you, he not going to clean you. And you still, even if you can't go and confess, you still going to do the same shit. Because he going to tell you wait the judgment for committing the sin.
And sometimes the ones who they confess to, right? You let our witness and say, oh, she easy.
Yeah, like food.
Like food.
Yeah, like food.
Like food, that easy food. And I mean, I do reality. I mean, I better bring up some steps, you know?
The Psalms 106 verse 23.
Yeah, come on.
It said, therefore he said that he would destroy them. Had not Moses destroyed them stood before him in the bridge to turn away his wrath, lest he should destroy them.
Yeah, because the Most High he said, that's say, well, it's destruction.
Yeah, pleasure.
You understand? The Most High he just say, I need up destruction for them. But Moses was actually begging, saying, nah, give them a chance, give them a blind. I mean, that we feel you outside your phone, you outside your pleading, begging every day. Give them a blind and father. I mean, let's wake up the one, they are wanted, and they want John 44. I mean, whoever is to be saved after, but you know it's possible, but the Most High say wanted, and 1 John 44,000. So you see? Now you see, go ahead. Put on later.
Yeah. Yea, they despise the pleasant land, they believe not his word.
Yeah, they don't believe this word here. They believe this word how people see come and ask about this word here. Very few.
That remember we used to come out in the car?
Yeah, this morning.
You seen that? I said, hey, if they ain't stopping to ask me something, I'm not going to stop them. It's rather they want to hear or they forbid. That's what the Lord said. The Lord said, the Lord was telling them, it's Ezekiel and them there. Say, hey, rather they hear or forbid. If they don't want, if they ain't stop to hear this, then they forbid. Their judgment is they hear to hear it and they hear and it happen. Hey, you're about to show me yourself. You'll put a spirit in them. You know?
Yeah.
It says, verse 25, but murmured in their tents and hearkened not unto the voice of the Lord.
Yeah, what kind of thing them talking about? They don't want to tell themselves. What I'm talking about?
So the grind the teeth now. Thing. Paul.
You know what I mean?
About this place here, the kingdom. We love here. That's what they're telling themselves. We talk about this kingdom of Paul.
Yeah, man, like vibes and I don't know nothing.
Like my boat rider. You know that what they'll be saying in their head, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said no gifts? You said no gifts?
Christmas?
No Christmas? No Christmas.
Parliament and all that talking about.
Your partner from Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
When me and Kwame said they're breaking in nobody Christmas because it's coming close to that time now. I say, well, you're not supposed to be taking part. The ball, no gifts? No presents? Never hear from the man after that. Kwame calling the man, Kwame going to pick up the man thing. The man not coming in.
Yeah, but Jake go and shoot. Jake follows so much of the white man and the custom. I didn't even know how to get himself right. You know what I mean? The white people here. You know what I mean? They love it too. They wash it, they brush it, they
Pay $1,000, say.
Plenty of them here coming from India too.
The majority that come from there.
They have a kind of factory thing in India. The people just go and cut there to get money in a way.
Like say
that
broke, yes go.
Yeah.
I see do a documentary on it.
you can't take the white man control the world.
There's cut the little children them head too.
Yeah.
They're my day head to back faster.
Yeah.
So they stick their hand on the use and the hand cut.
What does it mean, Papa? If it look like who?
Yeah,
look like
the white man.
Indian. To look like, because I'm going to show you something here. When anybody get time, Google professional here. Google professional here. And the first thing you're going to see is that I think there's a black woman on straight here. And there's a picture, there's either mice or straight here. And when you look up unprofessional here, you know what you're going to see? Curly after. Look it up! Or if you joke I'm making, look it up.
So that means the program here.
You look it up.
Better go and get straight here.
Yeah. You don't have to do much. Just look up professional here and unprofessional. And you will see it. And unprofessional here, you only want to see Jakes. You only want to see Jakes. And I mean like the naturally I tell you about that. Not even here. Naturally, yeah, that's telling you.
That's how you're born, eh? Exactly. That's how you're born.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's how you're born. Yeah. Came down here, you know, in the sand.
Yeah.
It say verse 27. It say to overthrow the seed also among the nations and to scatter them in the land.
So what?
To scatter them in the land.
So you actually see that, you know what? Scatter them. Scatter them. Take away the history, take away the knowledge, take away the heritage, the custom. You know what I mean? Take away all that. Let's scatter them. Scatter them. Send some of them papyrus.
Yeah.
Send some of them so, send some of them, you know? Yeah.
Say they join themselves also unto Baal Peor.
Yeah, that's what. Idol worship, idealistic. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about Baal. Baal has many different spirits in it. And let's get talk about that too. Many other different spirits. They were talking about idol worship. You know what I mean? They draw themselves to that. They pull on to that, they cleave thing.
Say and eat the sacrifices of the dead.
That's a show Jake says that. It's already just something like that. Simple things like that.
Ayah come to Exodus. Ayah come to Exodus when Moses was telling the Lord not to destroy them. This is Exodus 32 or 3 verse 10. He said, now therefore let me alone that my wrath Matter of fact, and the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. And Moses besought the Lord his God, and said, Lord, why doth thy wrath wax hot against thy people, and which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt, with great power and with a mighty hand? Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he bring them out, to slay them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth? Turn from thy fierce wrath and repent of the evil and raise thy people to the Lord. Yeah, the Lord was ready to wipe them out. Because, hey, for the things they're doing now, they was doing back then. The heavy wickedness. And the Lord coming to judge this place again. Once more, coming to consume Egypt once more again. With Paul in it. The Lord is gathering them. Watch me. I was watching with all the uproars and thing, right? All the uproars and like people certain it have like majority of people leaving and they coming to America. They leaving they stay that underneath chaos and they coming straight to America. Just coming straight to America. Remember they had peak day as normal right now. So the Lord is making one big boiling pot. Destruction. Yeah, everybody go be right in the land.
Visa again easy. You know what I mean? Running. All that chum talk about thing and this and that. Here's where you put up up front. You gain a visa and think easy and in front easy. Because I the land of the world, the free. The brave and the what?
The brave and the free, right?
Free from what? Free from what, right?
That's a picture here.
Yeah, bring a picture.
This is
This
the second Peter, chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Outside soon. Yeah. So, you know what? You better see this.
This is Job 21, verse 30. That the wicked will reserve to the day of destruction, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Same thing as you reserving them for the day of destruction. The wicked here already, as he said, the act said, they're bringing them, a lot of them fucking to America now. So you started to bring them, I started to see time started to change now after things happening. So it could be easy when they reach there, just boom. Time to go.
Yeah. Remember the Lord say the Lord mentioned the destruction of the land. Say land. He didn't say land. And one of that land is strictly America. That they were going to get the hard hit now, but the rest of the world going to get it too. The rest of the places going to get it. But America going to get it hard.
It will be destroyed in an hour.
Yeah.
In an hour time.
Actually, China and Missile, they say it will destroy America in an hour.
Yeah.
And you want that came out recently?
Yeah, they was talking about that last week, them brothers. I forget the name right now.
They said it will destroy America in 1 hour.
Even
I'm not hear that 1 hour and say, hey,
Prophecy.
even what God saying a blink eye, right? Blink eye, right? Talking about the things that come on this land, right? Even though you day by day you see them getting worse, and people know in the spirit, people know it's getting worse. Okay, you hear them saying that day by day, what they're saying, because it was meant to get worse.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it was meant to get worse. It wasn't meant to get better. No, it wasn't meant to be. No, it wasn't meant to get good. It was meant to get worse. So and that's the thing, and that people praying against what does the Lord doing, and
Because they don't know.
we want the Lord come back, but they praying that the place get better. If the place get better, then the Lord will come back.
How it will get better?
Yeah, how it will get better?
To fire.
That's the only way it can get better. When the Lord come back, it will
According
get better.
to prophecies, it's supposed to get worse. So they might get nothing yet. It's now start. When martial law kick in and everything else kick in, then you will see real pressure. Famine, pestilence, disease. When they start to take away your so-called freedom rights and all kind of thing where you thought you had. The money thing in the bank, they thought it's yours, it's not really yours when that time comes. That paper money ain't worth nothing.
Yeah, that paper dollar, that gonna be fuel for the fire.
Remember
burn with the fire.
that time just recently, last year or something, in Venezuela, money on the streets.
Yeah, man,
All
on
of
the streets.
I know when you pick it up because you don't want nothing at that point in time.
That was
You
it
can't
last
buy
year.
nothing here last year. You see. And the same thing happened. We see it. You see
Millions of paper dollars on the ground. The
that
streets-
paper just go
the
to wipe
streets
your
full
bottom with them.
with paper dollars.
Yeah, Venezuela right
Yeah.
now is the same thing. I get on your name time and 16 and verse or from 4 we know it say, and they shall die a grievous death, and they shall not be lamented, neither they shall be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcass shall be as meat for the fowl of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. For thus said Yahweh, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to the lament, nor bemoan them, for I have taken away the peace from this people. Now, I mean, most I say, take away the peace from people, this man and kill a man lawless, man. Lawless, raping a man lawless. You know what I mean? Peace from this people, said Yahweh, even loving kindness and mercy, both great and small shall die. You know what I mean? Great, small, old thing, no pity. Both great and small shall die. Both great and small shall die in this land, and they shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them. No time for that. Neither shall man tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for death, neither shall men give them a cup of consolation to drink for their father or for their mother. He said, thou shalt not also go unto the house of feasting to sit with them or to drink. And what's when my mother so called because Eli. I mean when Eli was walking through and death and thing, and when the most I say, they even go into the house to drink and people them, Eli still went into the shona. He went to them by this couple, old couple, to do what he can drink, and you know what? They wanted to kill him. They wanted to pay him up to eat out the flesh. Because when you realize, but when you go in the back, you see that graveyard. The graveyard going inside and watch the movement. So you like, but you're eating people inside it. I mean, they eating people.
I remember announcement they show playing in the movies, like how they find like what you just call it, by an easy source to do with it, by. So like any time of destruction, like any time of that chaos, right? That people go pray for that because they like that kind of chaos vibe. So they go feed off of that now, right? That people just feed off of that. You see it like and even the movie I mentioned before, Purge. Then people feed off of that kind of chaos. They want to kill, they want to, you know.
Yeah.
Must I build them for that?
Yeah, they build for that.
Excited.
Remember the script? Hey, I have a script for that. Hold on.
Must I build them for that? Must I build them for to function like how they were function, you know what I mean?
Hold on. This is Book of Surah, chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance.
For what?
For vengeance,
Done.
which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And so it says, in the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yes, appease to please them that to please the Lord. They was created for to cause this chaos, to cause this, you know, to feed off of that. That was the purpose. That was the purpose, you know, to create these spirits to run. You see, let me jump back, let me go down a little bit. I read from verse 25. It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners.
Yeah.
So these things were created since the beginning of time. These
Good
spirits,
thing,
yes.
because good and bad was created.
Yeah, good and bad was created at that point.
I call balance.
It said the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, and oil and clothing. It said all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. So for the good, they will receive what? Good things. Yeah, you'll get good things. But for the sinners, for them that do evil, we expect to get good, yeah, they get evil too. They said there be spirits that were created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force. And they say in the time of destruction, they pour out their force. Them live for that. That is what they want to do in the time of destruction. Them
extra strength.
Them with extra strength. They come like, in the anime.
You think I Red Bull?
Yeah.
You think I Red Bull for that time?
In anime, there's get a power of
chakra.
Chakra and like Dragon Ball Z, Goku. Like when Goku get relics, he gets feed off of that because he know that he will come back stronger. That is what in time of destruction they said a power up.
Gentlemen, let's add something to what you now say. That when Moses came back and he threw the 2 tablets and he mashed up and burn up the golden calf. Okay? The people was out there for 40 years. And when he passed them through the sea, when he parted it, imagine going through 40 years in the desert. He did not rock water. He sent no manna. Right? Why they turn back when it was just about 3 miles to paradise?
They didn't really turn back. What did they do? They was doing wickedness. Remember when he come to church? Remember when Moses come from the mountain? What you see them doing? You see them worshiping?
Naked,
yeah, they was worshiping an idol.
They was worshiping an idol. That's the main thing.
When you do Italy Levites, you say, well, hey, want to come, want to separate all themselves, put a sword and get ready to draw, get ready to kill them. Because the period of time they went to the wilderness too was to wash all that wickedness they was doing too, was to cleanse them. So the generation, the period of time they go from that time, go die and they go be, from the younger ones come up, they go learn better. But what they was doing, they didn't turn back, they were just doing wickedness. They was doing heavy wickedness. You understand?
The 40 years of they spent in the wilderness was really to kind of make them to forget now. So that's why Moses and Aaron was there teaching them. So within the 40 years, their children would have learned what was the right thing.
Yeah.
Right? And they would have come up doing that. But it wasn't so.
Yeah, it would not, even if some they are reach it, they'll take a period of time to teach. And I mean to learn what is righteousness, to learn what is right. And the word righteous meaning like somebody to do right. The word just meaning like somebody doing right now. You know what I mean? So at that time, they come like a cat teach a old dog new tricks. You have to be real patient to go through. So yourself now, with the children growing up, you will learn certain things. You know what I mean? So at least them will be able to catch on. And children right now catching on faster. You know what I mean? Children
pick up with fast.
Yeah.
The bad thing too.
Because
we deny, but they could catch on faster. That's reality.
Because of technology. It was easier to go back because that road for that even
that's like
phone. On a narrow road, and that narrow road hard.
Alright, that's like
easy for you to fall off that narrow road.
Yeah, just like cell phone, right? It's about way to use a cell phone here. You only night will have pop-ups. You know what I mean? That they could touch on, they might be able to they'll go left. And majority of the time the pop-ups is to go left. But they could edify children know how to use phone faster and they could edify them through that and all too.
Even just art because a phone technology today, you could use it. It's what you want to use it for. You can use it for good and you could use it for bad.
Mine have the Bible on it.
But
even though you have the Bible, you still have the internet where they can click and just go to a random page. Yeah. But the scriptures also say train up a child the way you should go. Right. You understand? So at the end of the day, it all goes back to the parent training the child at the way it should go. Now if a man training a child the right way, your child wouldn't go there. But that is where the problem reaches because people doesn't train the child the right way. And the next reason too is because they don't like correction. No, the parents will like correction, the child will like correction. So once the child see the parents will like correction, they themselves wouldn't want it. Like when we was growing up, it had saying the village used to see about the child. I can now go by my neighbor and misbehave bad because my
Problem.
name is
Again,
problem.
next day, and again,
And I reach back home, so you know what, to do the right thing. But even in our days, even in my days, you had technology. It had things that our parents didn't never see before, like TV. It was not common to TDM, which was in your phone. It had a better radio, so you used to be hearing all kind of programs talking about guns and this sexual stuff and things. But at the end of the day, we parents grew us up different. We cannot play around them. No, we cannot play around our neighbors, our others in the family, because it's lit. No, your child at the age of 5, your child can run up to your neighbor. Yeah, your child can run up to your neighbor, stop your neighbor. And if your neighbor correct your child, you want to come and fight your neighbor.
Or if the neighbor come and tell you, you want to cuss out the neighbor.
Yeah, you don't cuss out your neighbor.
Right?
Because your child was right. Yeah.
Right, because what one parent before used to instill certain values, right, within the children, but not so now again. Because what they teach in the curriculum is not to beat your child.
Yeah.
If your child, alright, your child like phone, you like the TV, take with that, but them things don't work. Because they'll always find some other.
Let me add again.
The
Let me add again. Don't spare the rod.
And spoil the child.
That's
Yeah,
scripted.
that's scripted.
That's scripted. They talk about that. That's scripted because I mean, if you do that and spell that child, it ain't gonna happen. That child will go up to be lawless.
say,
I mean,
There is no way.
this is Proverbs 23 verse 13. He said, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
yeah, he won't die.
He said,
All of
thou-
we here get licks with, all of we get licks, I get licks
licks.
with, we get licks with Tom Brand stick,
I get the
Go back.
Go about stick.
pot
What
spoon,
Anything in your hand.
scissors stick,
Anything in your hand.
All kind of
rolling
thing.
pin.
broomstick, extension cord.
I mean,
Like an extension
but
cord.
you know what? The system trying to make it look like that is a domestic case now. And I mean, abuse, form of abuse. But it's not that. It's that you teaching the children and they grow up in the right way. Because you know what? I ain't die. I'm a 2 hand, a 2 foot. I could see properly. I ain't deaf, I ain't dumb. You know what I mean?
Say,
Come on. It's no plenty.
Proverbs 23:14. He said, thou shalt beat him with a rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
Yeah.
Anyhow, fellas, I'm going to get some.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It was nice being here.
Yeah, well, yeah. Right, bless up, alright? I'm back again. I don't have a few. I don't have 1,000 people who come on, you know?
Stand up and
And
listen.
stand up and listen, you know? Talk, you know, have a little conversation. Nobody never die. We sure we ain't killing nobody over here for that.
We
For
sure that we're going right,
So I say, that we sure. Bro.
not left.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 30. It says, he that loveth his son. Who's that?
Yeah, fella, white dog, he glass the blood of Jesus.
Oh, that, you got it.
Nah, the white.
The white.
He said, look, yeah,
You
fella's
guys
good,
say,
yeah.
look at that church, can you back out there?
Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
You need to hear the blood of Jesus.
It's a,
Just showing a white screen.
it's a he that
I get a new one.
Right now anymore. I don't know what's next time, man. Right?
And next year, I'll
You
come.
don't know this one.
I'm going to see some. They're united.
Ram tit.
Right?
Okay, brother.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
yeah. They you see that pressure?
Press and shoot.
And people are saying every
Watching me.
Sunday worship. Sunday worship. Everybody else pass and worship because you know as the scripture says.
And then the champagne on pass the him, the blood of Jesus. What's them fellas there?
I've been touching upon the topic with the child. I'm scripture. This is Sirach chapter 30 verse 1. It says, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. And the reason why you make him feel the rod.
Like that's
You wouldn't. You
I
wouldn't.
didn't believe me. All through the scriptures, the most I more touch on men too because men have a big part to play in life and
No.
society. Yeah?
The Lord script, the Lord say what? The tabernacle shall be built
Of
on men.
men, yeah.
Proverbs say what? The Lord pour on men.
Revelation 20.
The Lord didn't know what, man, because of the mentality, the mindset. The Lord knew what he meant. I'm going on here. They say, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintances. Is a reason why you find joy if you hate him, because okay, if I have a child, right? and I grew my child the right way. You understand? When I come to meet the brother, say my brother see my child, you know, no behaving good. No, I mean, I correct him and he behaving good. They go say, yeah, but yeah, your child, yeah, but your child is still by, quite again, you know, again, happy one. You know, a little few, I do kid, you know.
Happy to fair there. This is Proverbs 22 verse 15. Say foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far.
Yeah, the rod of correction. It happened. I remember when I used to go to school, I was miserable there. And our principal, she stick was the rod of correction. Legs again, miserable, but I never do no those shit. I was just miserable, you know, running and whining away, you know.
I like it to them, I get real in school too.
I get it.
You know what I mean? But you know, like part now, they don't have that and they can see. And I watch the videos and things on Facebook and support children, school fights and beating against teachers and you know what I mean? The chaos since they take away the school punishment.
But I see people, I see children whining and I see people at the door whining and crying on Facebook by the children. So the pedophiles on the internet.
I mean, all of the school had them thing, but it was hiding now, boy. It was a hide up thing. Now it's like break away, boy.
And even just to add, because I see what women dressing their little daughters, the little tops, the belly outside, short pants, and
like madness.
And the twerking away.
But even so, even when we did, right? We had cousins, I had female cousins, them father and mother never used to dress them, so it'll be covered. But I see my aunt beat my cousin for trying to wear a short dress. Legs, we told them about. But today they glorify that, and when somebody try to correct them, why you have it? Nah, well, you're judging, no? You're judging? That's why if I have my child in that, or not what if they have a pedophile watching that and getting hard, or the thing, use common sense, huh? Can't. Go wrong here. So he that teaches his son reveal the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Yeah, he that teaches his son reveal the enemy, like for instance, he saw the enemy, and he saw the like the series, straight. You know? Yeah, they don't like that. So we correct children and train them. You know, you saw it born? Abuse.
Domestic violence in our place.
Yeah. They send the child services to take away your child and you just correcting the child. You know, next thing you know, your child comes to be a drug dealer, he rob, steal, he a killer. And that's just like he saw the correct the children. So now he saw children is do, go in our school and shoot it up.
Get a scotch free.
Yeah, and get a scotch free.
No penalties.
Yeah.
He mentally ill. He had a bad
childhood. Yeah, they always have a disease. Anything he saw do it have a disease for. They fall on the ground, like fallenitis. They always have to say, but if Jake fall on the ground, what is it here there? Yeah. You see the fall, you see the ground there, you see the thing there. You know? Look go down here. They say, though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he had left one behind him that is like himself. So once you're in order, your child will be in order as well. But that is the way. The scripture says, go buy a fruit. And your child is literally a fruit. When I watch your child, I see you getting on, but I imagine the father. Imagine the mother.
And why most of them too really and children have sense too. That's why I thought that father now, so that child cannot be
what?
Right.
And even now, some of them that say, sometimes you see a child behaving in a particular way and a parent.
Why we have children and really questions and
that was me in my younger days.
Yo, children know how it's easy now. I watched that video, it asked that fellas, we're bullying our boy in school. I see me being a parent. I had to deal with that because I mean, all these other children in our boy, that's like, yo, wicked.
And that's the vibration is so put, so that is what they will gravitate to.
That's right.
Right? That's what they will gravitate to because let's be real, it's difficult trying to grow your child in this society with the kind of madness you see taking place. Because even though hey, it really has to be the most side, because even though you try to instill certain brothers in the truth that they have children and they try to teach them this and they wouldn't take it. right? So that's why it's difficult. Because even though you train your child, you trying to grow your child up in the right way. When they go out there and even with the school curriculum, everything that's going on, right? They will gravitate in some way to it. Because even just the add your child home and your child in school is two different persons.
But that way it is too. But even if you see if I go to school, like even if you teach your child the right thing, even if you go to school, your child goes to like mindset on. Even though he might learn wrong thing. For instance, like I can speak for myself. It's like plenty idiot. But I never told him like that. No, I used to say, hey, let's stop that bullshit and nothing. Sometimes just at that point, at that age, I was more on girls. I was more on that kind of level now, but girls, I wasn't on that side of men want to fight and things. I used to find that foolishness. You know? Like even for me now, like I always tell people, if your child doesn't misbehave, don't have your child around me, because I will tap them. They will get a ring back. Because one thing me and I don't try to come with disrespect. I don't try for plenty children. Them tell a children run from me. But you know that I put them in a place one time. I want to smile thing.
You will just stop. Everybody else is
so who wrong here? It says, though his father died, yet he is a he will not dead, for he had left one behind him that is like himself. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him. And when he died, he was not sorrowful. Yeah, I know. You leave a child in a proper order.
Most men, they didn't want to be around the children.
Yeah. Men
Most
running
men
from
had
that.
to breed and let's get away.
Yeah.
The dragon is dealing with it.
All that way.
I mean,
All that
dragon is dealing with it. Right, it's gonna go well.
But I see men correcting the child and the child mother. Where you can talk to the child for I'm too right.
It's a child.
It's a child.
It's a child.
No, but at that age, that's when the child mind like sponge. I didn't learn anything.
I see, especially the children. No, they didn't talk, right? Child getting them back, child kind of thing.
Slapping them and pulling them there.
And then maybe nothing to child. You know that child is by now?
It's amazing, eh? It's amazing, eh? He's so believing talking, but when he come in natives, it's killing him.
Yeah, he talk.
But the mentality of the parents today is really to let the children express themselves now. So that's why.
How about child can express himself? Childish.
I see it plenty times. You know, you might say, hey, go and wash your hands. Oh gosh! I was serious last time, so you can't wash your hands?
Yeah.
And it's, hey, it has no order.
Long time I can't do that.
Don't tell me, what?
My last time he was serious. My time I think was serious and something I did. Why? You see this cut here?
One time.
Well,
She got my feeling.
that later. Bit mash up on my hand and it stitches out of my hand.
Never forget that.
I didn't cuss. I think I'm going to be out here going.
I said,
Some.
Hey, the chakra come on one time. Chakra come on.
I'm sure next time she has. Yeah, big
Why
guy.
me say nothing now?
What, man? I remember telling him, I go over my answer. I usually wear that funny pot in his sink, like the soap. You know that he's sorry. It's soaking.
Yeah.
You should not go and wash it. I said, it's okay. Pot soaking. You see, if you go up there and see nothing inside that was soaking, go see back around. You go upstairs by him, I see the pot come flying. I bet you I throw that pot one time. Yeah, but that is the way because no, you know, hey, now I can't do that.
Next time she has.
I see. I watch that. Something I was here. I think it was when I was working. You know that boy was something like this mother company she should try that. Do not go there. And the child just keep on going. And I see that fella next to she grinding it. He want to mash up that child. To raise that child. Because he don't see it, like he get fed up here, he tell you, man, hey, hit the child and grab the child or something and let the child stop do that because the child go damage himself. No, I don't think the child here listen. He said, if I even see a child listen to her, 20 times a call, but that one she get vexed. She becomes a child and she more vexed with the man. But he tried to correct the child, no? He tried to correct you.
And even just to add it at that time, I was, yeah.
Yeah, so you had one to one?
These are Matthew 10 and verse 24. He says the disciple is not above his master, nor his servant above his Lord. You know what I mean? So that's like you see Lord of the household. And you know, that's like a disciple, not above the master. That child had to come like a disciple.
Order.
You know what I mean? That child had to come like, that child is actually a servant really and truly too. Yeah, because that child is depending on what you for what? Clothes, shelter, food, thing.
Everything free like until you reach out,
You know what I
man.
mean?
All the necessity.
All the necessity.
You see here? The disciple is not above his master, nor his servant above his Lord. It is enough for a disciple that he be as his master. It's not enough now, but he said, and his servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much shall they call of his household? You know what I mean? So if a master being unruly, you know what I mean? Unruly, undisciplined, you know what I mean? Don't care. If you not to the ones underneath, you know what I mean? Your household, you know what I mean?
I go back to like you were saying, you know the man by the truth.
Can't. Must be chill,
Even just at that time I was shopping in a taxi, right? I was going sour. And a woman come in with her child. But what gone, like she buys some drugs to the child now, right? And the child want to eat. Kicking up the driver, see that thing now, right? So she said, hey, you can't eat in the car, you can't eat in the car. Right? So the child started to kick up. You're unreal. When I tell you bad act, watch me. The child could be about 4 years old. The child getting on the real bad in the car.
She do nothing.
So she do so and she open. The child started to buy the bag. Right? The child started to buy the bag with the drugs. So when she pull it now, right, the child still going on. She said, wait, pin the drugs and feed the child. What the child do? Bite your finger. Only then, what matter from sour till we don't pass maritime, almost with sour. The child bite she hand. She the child she come the child like a man to her. Too hard come on the leg. What the child started to give more bad, started to kick up his head. But you ever see, real embarrassment, and they will do me after you come out the car, the driver say, hey, listen, I see. Because she stay in the car and you're stuck in the seat. And this is what the parents that they are allowing.
Yeah.
Because they're not training the child. You're not training the child from home. So it's obvious when you go out in public, they will behave the same way.
Like this last night now. Another cousin come around now. But your grandfather, when you're around your grandfather's encouraging for things to do. Grandfather say, I will never hit my grandson. So last night, he gave in trouble on my grandmother. And your grandfather tell him, boys, don't do that, boy. Don't do that. And he's not listening. I said, what are you doing, boy? We take me here, boy, see. Where he jumped to? I said, boy, don't make me get pain. They don't go, what? That's what I run. See, he know I know he don't know I go on. It's bad. He gonna get bad. No, he don't know for sure.
About what child
So he run. Show my grandfather. That's what he doing. That's what he doing.
That's you realize again now with everything by your grandfather.
That's what I want to do. That's what
for me time, you get a child after class. You know our next one could come anytime.
You remember? When asking for that Bonzo. I remember going to my hand to bite.